Hi, Matt. I'm transgender. I'm born and raised here in New Mexico. I have a graduate degree in information technology, marketing, business, and finance. I own my own home. I pay taxes. I
hell does this have to do with anything?
have a six-figure job. I'm a respected professional in Albuquerque.
Oh my God! Wow!
I'm a mother. My life experience is that I'm an awesome person. I am well liked. I'm responsible, and I think I'm pretty cool. You've asserted that no one would ever see me as a woman, that nobody would ever see or could see a transgender person as a woman, and yet I have dozens of friends from diverse backgrounds. Women from the reservation, a woman from Japan, several immigrant women. I have my coworkers.
2,000 years later.
All of these people assure me, like, I'm a woman. They'll tell me, girl, like, there is no way you are a man. They see me as a woman.
We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made up.
They see me as a woman. So the question,
Okay.
how can you assert that nobody would ever see me as a woman when my material experience tells me you're wrong?
Okay. It's interesting that that's the part of my talk you chose to ask a question about, because that's not in my talk at all. I don't believe I said that no one would ever see you as a woman. I mean, it's possible, I suppose, that you could fool someone. Now, you brought this up, so I have to tell you that you brought this up. You've put your identity on the table for conversation. And so I'm going to say you wouldn't fool me at all. I mean, I see a man 100%.
What is love?
The fact that you have people in your life who are saying to you, oh, you're totally a woman, it's exactly what I'm talking about. No one in my life has ever once said to me, you're totally a man, Matt.
Ha, gotcha.
You have got me.
If a friend of mine called me on the phone and said, listen, Matt, I want you to know you're really a man, I would think that there was something wrong with him. I would say, why are you saying that at all? It doesn't make any sense.
Gentlemen, we got him.
Now, what I would like to ask you, again, because you're standing here, and so you've brought your identity on the table for discussion. So how do you know that you're a woman?
We created it. Not this time. No.
It was first when I heard transgender persons describe their experience in their own words, and this was only about 2 years ago. Hearing somebody describe things, it was a woman from, like, England.
You can't do that, man.
I can do it, Bad.
You can't do it.
How? Why can't I?
Describing her experience, her childhood, her teenage years. And it blew my mind to be listening to her, because it was just some podcast that I was listening to while I was, like, doing laundry.
Something your mum doesn't know. Yeah.
But it blew my mind to hear somebody so eloquently and precisely describe things that I had experiences.
What was the description?
Okay, so I am honestly hesitant. I know that you touched earlier about the difficulty that transgender women might have in describing their identity, but I want to state, I honestly don't feel that you would engage in this conversation in good faith.
That is a fact.
Why are you here?
So,
why did you stand up to talk to me if you don't want to have a conversation?
May be an open book, SpongeBob, but I'm a bit more complicated than that. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
You're saying that you discovered that you're a woman. I'm asking you how you did. That's a very fair question.
Okay.
How do you know that you're a woman?
That's fine. All right. So first of all, listening to transgender people. Hearing compliments like, you are such an example, like a positive masculine role model. And just hearing that and being like, you know, it feels like they're talking about somebody else.
But what does that have to do with anything?
No, he's got a point.